Hey, good afternoon, y'all. My name is Sheena Shaw, and I am going to be discussing the video that we watched, the intersection of race and fashion, and the guest speaker was Shelby Ivy Christie. So, I'm going to point out a couple of things that I found interesting in the video. Thing number one, or interesting fact number one. Guess that sounds better, huh? The first thing that I found interesting was someone asked a question about what black people can call their own as far as like fashion, and she pointed out monochromatic fashion was something that we can actually call our own because it originated within our culture. She did give the example of like Easter Sunday when when we are in our Sunday's best, and you gotta have the big pink hat with the big pink shoes, and you better have a big pink purse to match. Okay, so I really thought that was interesting that we actually that originated from us. Like she said, with Jiho homecoming, we have the white party, somebody's birthday. You have the black party. So that was good, or that stood out to me. Interesting fact number two, she mentioned a quote that really stood out and resonated with me. She said, "With lack comes innovation," and I was like, you know what, girl, you right, because it really does, especially within our culture. I mean, think of like, since it's Thanksgiving, I know y'all probably don't eat them, but think about like chitterlings or chitlins is what I call them. That came from us having scraps. We had to make it do what it do. And it was interesting that the same thing came within fashion, how she talked about how um I think she said Odenlinger. I tried to Google. I couldn't come up with nothing. I probably was spelling it wrong, but I want to say she said Odenlinger, fashion designer that was popular for mix and matching, like different prints and different fabrics. She stated that that is something that originated from us because when you didn't have enough yard or material of one fabric, you pick something else, sewed it together, boom. Interesting fact number three, she mentioned nepotism. Now that really stood out to me only because just like a couple of days ago, I was talking about nepotism with my husband um, because my current job, we're doing some, or they are doing some organizational changes, and they sent out an email, and within that email, they were like, they were like that the CEO wife had actually got a new position or raise or something like that. And I was like, oh, that's nepotism at its finest. Like, what do you even do that you were able to get a new position? Oh, what you did was marry the CEO. So that actually stood out to me because it was, something recent that went on in my current situation or my current job, and how she talked about how you got to be, I mean, basically that's how these large corporations do. Um, so yeah, those were my interesting facts. And I am looking forward to reading or looking at your PowerPoints and hearing about your interesting facts as well. Peace.